to and be used to and would in the past form. And also we want to be able to overcome misunderstanding regarding to these ideas. And we will be able to use the appropriate expressions with the correct form of the ideas or lesson. Let's first start with the introduction. What do you see in this picture, brothers and sisters? What do you see in this picture? Anyone can try? What do you see now in this picture? Laptop. Great, Tawfiq, Allah khalaf. Good, Muhammad. Okay, Muhammad Khalid, introduction, okay. But I'm asking about these pictures. What do you see? Tawfiq, Allah khalaf, he said, he wrote a laptop. Asma Barakat, tablet. This is great, good job. A tablet and laptop, Nair Hussein, great, great. Who has a laptop? Anyone has a laptop? Let us see how many students they have a laptop here. Tawfiq, this is number one. So just one. Oh, Muhammad Khalid Arifi, you cannot see these pictures? Manar, Munair, Asma. So we have Muhammad also. So we have four brothers and sisters. They have a laptop. Anyone has a tablet? Anyone of you has a tablet? So this is a laptop and this is a tablet. Anyone has a tablet? Oh, great, Muhammad Al-Arifi. Also Asma Barakat. Okay, great, great. Also Munair, she has also a tablet. Great, sounds great. Okay, who can read this example? Who can read this example? Anyone can read? I'm gonna give him a chance or her a chance to read. Anyone wants to read? Who can read this one? Okay, Tawfiq, Allah khalaf. Okay, now you can read.
I used to use the laptop, but now I am using a tablet because it's easier and fast to follow my work.
Great. Good reader. Good job. Good job, Tawfiq. Thank you, Tawfiq. So I used to use a laptop, but now I'm using a tablet because it's easier and fast to fulfill my work. Great job, Tawfiq. In what tense is this sentence? What do you notice in this tense? Anyone can try? He used to use something, then he quit using it. What do you think? In what tense? Are we talking about present, past, future? Past, Muhammad Al-Arifi, great. Good brother, good Munair, good Munair, good Muhammad. Great, good job. So I used to use a laptop, but now I'm using a tablet because it's easier and fast to for my work. Do you think he still use a laptop? Do you think he still use a laptop? No, great Nair. Great Nair. Great. So used to here indicates to or describes an action that didn't happen but doesn't happen now. He used to use the laptop before, but now he quit to use a tablet, okay? So no more using a laptop. Let's go to this picture. Let's go to this picture. Okay, Muhammad Al-Arifi, what does الثاث mean? Okay, anyone try? Any one of you, brothers and sisters, what is the meaning of the word fulfill? Anyone try? Are you still? He's asking about this one, the fulfill. Okay, not enough. Okay, and fast to fulfill my work, it means like to effect or to like to satisfy or to bring. I hope it's clear for you, Muhammad. To complete. It has many meanings, the word fulfill. Okay, great, you are welcome. Okay, what do you see in this picture? What do you see in this picture? Okay, bed. Okay, good, Muhammad. Bed. Apply. Okay, Asma. Thank you, Asma. A blanket, Muhammad Al-Arifi. Great. Great, good job. Hello, okay, great. Apply manar, great. Mattress. Okay, Muhammad, mattress. Be careful to the spelling of the word mattress. This is the, we have to double T, okay? M-A-double-T. Okay, great, Muhammad. Double T, great. No, double T and S, mattress. Okay, so who can read this sentence? Who wants to read this sentence? A boy sleeping on the bed. Thank you, Tawfiq Allah. Khalaf, great, good job. Who wants to read it? Yes, Muhammad. I'm going to give you now the mic to read. Muhammad. Okay, Muhammad.
I used to go to bed late at night, but now I go to bed early.
Good job, Muhammad. Good job. Great. I used to go to bed. Thank you, Muhammad, for supporting your brother. Thank you, Muhammad Al-Faqih. Thank you, Muhammad Al-Arifi. So I used to go to bed late at night. Now I go to bed early. So this is a past habit. Great. Okay, why do you think we sometimes use to? What do you think? Why do we think we sometimes use to? Anyone has an idea? What do you think? Okay, to save the time. Used to plus the base form, which is the verb 1 of the verb, is used to talk about an activity, an activity that was repeated habitually in the past, but which is not done now, but which is not done now. So this is the use of used to, the use to, and the base form is the verb 1, the verb 1. Okay, so used to plus the base form of a verb is used to talk about an activity that was repeated habitually in the past, but which is not done. Now, this is the use of used to. Note, for the negative, use didn't, use to. Omit the D. We cannot say in English, I didn't use to. No, I have to say, I didn't use without D. When we make it, we want to make it a negative. For example, she will come back, Muhammad al-Arifi. She didn't used to care about money, but now she has become very materialistic. Omitted the D. So for the negative form, just use didn't, use to without an ed, without the D. So we cannot say in English, she didn't used to. No, we have to say, she didn't use to. This is for the negative. Who can give me an example of things you use to do? Using used to do. Anyone can try give me an example? مناير, ندى, منار, اسماء, محمد الفقيه, محمد العريفي, أميرة ظافر. Okay, Muhammad al-Arifi, I used to be lazy. You are not. Okay. So give it a try, Muhammad al-Arifi. Give it a try. Anyone else can give us an example? I didn't use to what, like eating fish. Great, Muhammad. Good job, Muhammad. Good. And I used to, like for example, drink green tea. I can't say this in English. I used to drink green tea. Good, Muhammad al-Arifi. Great. Good job, Muhammad. Now we will move to another slide. Be used to. Be used to. Who wants to read this one? Who wants to read this example? Anyone can try to read it? Who wants to read this? Anyone? Okay. So now we are moving to be used to. We just talked about used to, but now we will talk about be used to. Be used to. Some people, I'm going to read this example. Some people think it's crazy that he works 7 days a week, but he is used to it. He is used to it. What is the difference between this example and the examples before that we are about? What is the difference between them? Anyone can figure out what is the difference? Any notice between this example and the previous one or the previous rule? Anyone can try? Okay, here used to, the same thing, but here we add what? Did you notice anything, Muhammad, Faisal, Khalid, Saud? Okay, is great, Muhammad. So the verb to be before used to. We will talk about when should I use it, and the form also of the negative. The form of the negative would be used to. Good job, Muhammad. Great. It's really appreciated. Okay, now can you look at this picture? Do you see this one? Can you see the pictures, brothers and sisters? What is this? Okay, good, Muhammad. Thank you, Muhammad. Riyadh, great, Muhammad. Don't forget to capitalize the first letter, okay? Great, Muhammad Al-Arifi. Nair, great, Nair Hussein, good. Who lives in Riyadh? Who lives in Riyadh? Who lives in Riyadh? Okay, Muhammad Al-Arifi, great. Just you are the only one who lives in Riyadh? I live in Riyadh. Great. Good job. Good job. Okay, who can read this example? Muhammad, can you try to read this one? Okay, I am used to living in Saudi Arabia. I am used to living in Saudi Arabia. What do you notice in this example? Do you notice anything in this example? What do you notice in this example? Brothers and sisters, what do you think? What do you see? A verb to be, great. Verb to be without an A. Great, Muhammad. Good job, Muhammad. What else? What else? So he said verb to be. This is verb to be. An ing. Great. We add an ing. Nair Hussein Muhammad Al-Arifi. Great. I am used to living in Saudi Arabia. Okay. Can I ask why we add ing here after used to? Before we just add the verb form, but now we add an ing. Why? Let's see now. Why do we think we sometimes use be used to plus doing? Why do we add an ing? Because he's still living there. Okay, great. Good job, Muhammad Al-Arifi. Muhammad, great, Muhammad. And which grade did you study, Muhammad? Which grade did you study in? Muhammad Al-Arifi? Because he's still living there, okay. Okay, now, intermediate. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. You are so brilliant, Muhammad Al-Arifi. Your teacher will be proud of you. Okay. Be used to plus gerund or noun is used to talk about something that has become familiar or habitual. So we use to plus gerund. What is gerund? Gerund means adding what? An ing. So plus an ing. Great. An ing to the verb. Great. So this is the gerund. So used to plus gerund or noun is used to talk about something that has become familiar or habitual. For example, before going to the negative form, for example, who can give me an example? Who can who can try to give me an example? We just talk about I used to drink coffee. But now I can say, anyone try to give me an example? Yeah, it's an easy. Just use be used to. Like you are familiar with these things, not. Okay, for example, I am used to drinking coffee. It means that at first, drinking, I'm used to working at night. Wallah, you are doing great at night. Good job. Good job, Muhammad Al-Arifi. I'm used to playing football. Great. Sounds great. Good job. Asma, Muhammad. Great. So it means the first, like for example, Asma, I'm used to. Nair, I'm used to studying math. Great. Okay. But you have to add an D, Nair. I am used to. Okay, good. So I am used to studying math at school or at home. Great, good job. Good job, Nair. Good job, Muhammad. Good job, Asma. Now from the negative, use be, which is the verb to be, plus not, plus used to. Do not omit the D. What about the previous one? Do we omit D? Do you think we should omit D with used to? With used to, not used to? Okay, Muhammad. So here we do not omit the D. We do not omit the D. Although she is a millionaire now, she is not used to shopping an inexpensive store. So this is the negative form. We just add more examples using the be used to. Now we will talk about would for a repeated action in the past. What do you see in this picture? Oh, you have to see this. What do you see in this picture? Okay, money. Money, good, Naif, good. Good, Nair Hussein. Good, Nair. So, who wants to read this? Who wants to read this example? Asma Brakat, she's trying to write. Anyone wants to read this? Okay, so would, we will talk now about would, which is for a repeated action in the past. When I was a child, like this guy, this child, okay, like this child, I would dream of being a millionaire. I would dream of being a millionaire. Who wants to be a millionaire, by the way? Who wants to be a millionaire? No one? Okay, Nair. Okay, good. Great. Good. Good. Just Nair, she wants to be a millionaire. Me as well. I wanted to be a millionaire. One day, inshallah, I will be like this child. Okay, Muhammad. Great, Muhammad. Good, Muhammad. Okay, do you think if this example is correct? When I was a child, I used to dream of being millionaire. Now we will talk about would and used to, which is talking about a repeated action in the past. So do you think if this example is correct? When I was a child, I used to dream of being a millionaire. Would Anyone can read this one? Who can help me with that? Muhammad Al-Arifi, can you try to read this for us, please? Allahu Akbar. Anyone can try to read this one? Muhammad, would you like to read? Oh, you didn't have a mic. Okay. Let me try to read it for you, brothers and sisters. Would can be used to talk about an action that happened regularly in the past. Used this way, would means the same thing as used to. Here we have an example. When I was a child, I would dream of being a millionaire. It equals when I was a child, I used to dream of being a millionaire. So here the means would in this way, would means the same thing as used to. In slide 6, we mentioned that used to is for an activity that was repeated habitually in the past, but which is not done now. But would can be used to talk about a situation that was true without habitual action in the past. So now if you look at these examples, you'll figure out the difference between using would and but you think there is a bit differences between these words, Muhammad. Like for example, can you give me an example, Muhammad? Allah, Muhammad, your English sounds terrific. And you're still in the intermediate, you will be, inshallah, something else, bi'idhnillah. So he used to live at home until he got a job. This is a correct form, but he would live. Okay, Muhammad, when you remember this, you can provide it in another class, because inshallah tomorrow, not tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, I have a class at 4:30. Before starting, we will try to help you with that. Okay, Muhammad? So he used to live at home until he got a job. This is correct, but we cannot say he would live at home until he got a job. Until he got a job, this is incorrect. Okay, now we will do some exercises, and I hope you will help me with answering these items. So complete the sentences with either used to or be used to. Use the negative in some cases. So who can do number 1, please? Who can do number 1? Yes, Muhammad, I'm gonna give you the pen now so you can write. You can type here, Muhammad. We space eat at all the best restaurants, but then we started saving more money. Great, Muhammad. Good job, Muhammad. Good job, Muhammad. You deserve this star, Muhammad. Great. So we can type here used to. What about number 2? She's from Costa Rica, so she warm weather all year round. What do you think we should fill this space with? With used to, be used to, we can also use the negative form. What about others? Can you? She's from Costa Rica, so she anyone? What do you think if we write used to here? Do you think it's good? Am I correct? Okay, what about number 3? Are you still with me? Can you hear me, brothers and sisters? Or am I talking to myself? Okay, Muhammad. Use 2. Are you talking about number 3 in Nair or number 2? The bed in my first apartment was so uncomfortable that I used to sleep on the couch. Okay, good. Are you agree with Nair, Muhammad? The bed in my first apartment was so uncomfortable. Sure, great, good job. What about number 4? Number 4, anyone can try? Marco lived with his whole extended family, so didn't used to live with his whole extended family. Great, Muhammad al-Arifi. We can make it negative, no worries, no problem. It's okay, great. So we can say Marco used to live with his whole extended family, or he didn't use to live. We can say didn't use to live. Okay, what about number 5? Both are possible. Great, Muhammad, yes. Even though he loves his apartment. Okay, now we have to stop. He space living alone. What do you think? What you would add here to number 5? Wallahi, Muhammad, so proud of you. Thank you, Muhammad al-Arifi. Thank you, Nair. Yes, great, good job. Both of you, great. Manar, waiting for Manar. So is used to. Is used to. Great. What about number 6? This is the last one. We swim in that pond, but now it's too polluted. Anyone can try number 6? We used to, Muhammad al-Arifi. Used to. We used to swim. We used to swim in that pond, but now it's too polluted. Now we come to the conclusion. They used to and we used to, and we just explained in this class the use of used to, and also the use of be used to, and the use of word in the past form. So we used to, we talk about something that has become familiar or habitual, and about be used to, we talk about something that has become familiar or habitual, and would in the past form, it means that the same thing as used to talk about a situation that was true without habitual action in the past. So this is the summary of our class. Thank you all for joining this class. You make it and you made it great. I would like to thank you all for the timely attention to my class, and I hope you get benefit from what we have just listened. Any questions, any thoughts before leaving? Thank you, Muhammad. Thank you, Muhammad al-Arifi. So now questions. Okay, so see you inshallah the day after tomorrow, not on Sunday. On Monday I will be more than happy to join one of my classes. It will be on at 4:30. This is a great opportunity to you all. Tell your friends and your family members about it. You are welcome, Nair. Me too. We like to have you on my class, and inshallah we'll see you the day after tomorrow. Thank you too. You all. ناير حسين, ندى علي, منار صالح, أسماء بركات, محمد الفقيه, محمد العريفي, أمير الظافر. Thank you all and have a great night. Be well, and we will see you inshallah next classes. في أمان الله.